What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Comic King 89 channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the DC Multiverse, Cyborg Superman. Let's get into it. Alright, in this video, we're going to go over 3 key points: presentation, articulation, and whether or not this figure is something you might want to grab off the shelf and add to your collection. Up first, let's go over some presentation. Right off the rip, we have the standard Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse packaging with the window on the front so we can see the figure and whatever accessories, if any, that he has on the inside of the box. Unfortunately, with this figure, he doesn't appear to have any accessories other than what is looking to be like a flight stand. We will get into that a little bit later. On the side here, we have the DC Multiverse logo, Cyborg Superman, New 52. On the back, we have some really neat looking artwork with Cyborg Superman standing there, reaching out his tentacle-like fingers, and down here in the corner it appears to be Superman constricted by something Cyborg Superman is doing to him. On the other side, we have more of the same, Cyborg Superman, DC Multiverse logo. As far as presentation goes, so far this is on point, looking just about like any other DC Multiverse figure that we get from the McFarlane line. Let's open him up and see what we got on the inside. Now we have him out of the box. We're going to get a good 360 view of him as he is standing on the rotating table. And right here, first impression, I love the sculpt. The head sculpt particularly really jumps out at me. McFarlane really outdid himself with that head sculpt. Lots of detail in the hair. The face I wish had some articulation because on the back of the box we saw that his mouth, jaw was opened. That would have been really neat if they would have put that in there. But I'm not unhappy with the way that this character, this figure, has turned out. I do wish there was some articulation in the long tentacle-like fingers. There is not. And we will get into the articulation of this figure in just a little bit as we wrap up the presentation portion of this video. So as far as presentation, now that he's out of the box, still giving a point and my hat off to McFarlane. Well done. And to wrap up the presentation portion of this video, we're going to get an up-close look at Cyborg Superman and the detail. So getting an up-close look at the head sculpt, you can see lots of detail in the hair there. Very neat. Wrinkles in the forehead. Very angry looking face sculpt, but also very cool. Lots of attention to detail, as you can see. The teeth there, very neat. The robotic neck, the detail here in the neck is very neat. This figure is definitely not lacking in the detail department. They went all out on this Cyborg Superman figure. The cape really stands out to me. The tattered, torn, battle-scarred cape, looking like he's been in an all-out war with Superman. This is a very, very neat-looking figure. And last, I wanted to show you guys what he looks like in his flight stand, taking flight, getting ready to do battle with Superman in the skies. Very, very cool looking figure. And this wraps up the presentation portion of this video. On to articulation. Okay, so articulation. He has double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. He does have toe articulation, and his ankle is on a ball joint. The head moves around very easily, so you can get that in any direction you want to as you're posing him on the shelf. There is no articulation in these long tentacle-like fingers, but he does have pretty good range of motion in his wrists on both arms. The elbows, very easy to move around and pose. Shoulders have a good amount of articulation in them. The knees seem to be kind of stiff, but that is good if you're wanting to not use the flight stand and just stand him in a pose on the shelf. Very good articulation, almost a full split in the upper leg area. He has some midsection articulation, can get pretty far back, far forward, and pretty good range of motion from side to side. As far as articulation goes, I would say that this figure has a 7 out of 10 on articulation. Here we have a really cool fight scene set up for you guys. Superman himself squaring off against Cyborg Superman. Before we go any further, if you guys are enjoying this video, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Comic King 89 channel. Hit that like button and put a comment down below in the comment section and let me know if this figure is something you guys are excited about and that you want to add to your collection. It greatly helps out the channel. In this video, we have gone over presentation, articulation, and whether or not this figure could be something you want to add to your collection. And the answer to that last question, at least for me, is an absolute yes. This is a great representation of Cyborg Superman that Todd McFarlane has delivered to us. There are a couple of things I would have had McFarlane do differently, but all in all, I am really happy with this Cyborg Superman and cannot wait to add him to my shelf. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to be here for a little bit and check out this new product. Until next time, never stop collecting.